Ooh, do you like my parents?
Yeah. Yes. I was gonna say yes and no. Because
pull up these, be careful what you say about my mom. I'm just playing.
No.
So we have been together for 7 years now. We've been married for 3, going on 4.
Yeah. It's 4 now.
Is it 4 now?
Yeah, right? Look, time flies.
Look, time flies when you're having fun, right?
Do I know everything about you? I don't think so, because I think there's always little things that, you find out later on. I guess we'll find out today.
I'm usually the top in a relationship, so I'll go first. If you don't know what that means, look it up. Have you thought about anyone else whilst we're having sex?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say that was questionable.
Have I? It's funny because I don't even know the truth myself.
We could volley this one. So have I ever thought about, so this is a tricky one. We have an open relationship. We always have from the beginning, mainly because of our location. I was living here in the UK and he was living in Germany. So we made the agreement early on to open our relationship up and be completely honest with each other. If I've thought about someone, it's because it's a collective moment and I'm trying to make sure everybody is getting there. Obviously, my focus is not gonna solely be on you because what would be the point of having others involved if I'm only focused solely on you?
True. Once you put it like that, then yes, I have.
Yeah, it's probably why it's questionable.
All right. Would you change anything about my appearance?
Yes.
What?
So, it's for obvious. Well, first off, I find you extremely attractive. I mean, we wouldn't be here if you wasn't, because I'm in a attraction person first. But when it boils down to like self-care, I think you're so just in your own world all the time that you don't technically care about what people feel or see on the outside. And I know like the potential of this aesthetic. So like I slowly or softly try to like push little ideas into your head to see if you'll try them out. And the fact that you're 30 and you're still trying to figure out how to style your hair is, to me. Have you ever lied about your body count?
No. And that's mainly because I don't know what it is.
I was gonna say, how can we tell the truth about our body count when we really don't know what it is?
So I said that backwards.
That's a question that usually come up nowadays, which I think is like an irrelevant question because we're adults. We're born to mate. Like at the end of the day, we're all little horny beings. I mean, somebody's probably thinking about having sex right now.
Have you ever gone through my phone?
Yes.
I mean, we have our faces in our phone,
Yes.
so I'm over here like, can I get the password?
Yeah.
No.
So there's 2 parts to this. One, yes, we have, because of the openness that we do have, we have access to each other's phones when it boils down to neither one of our phones are password locked from each other. Have you ever gotten carried away in your phone from a standpoint of being nosy? Partially to an extent. So when I'm going through to get pictures from your phone to send them to me because you don't post stuff because you suck at social media. Sometimes you have random pictures in there and I'm like, where the hell you take this picture? So especially if they're like your own personal like little nudes that you never send me, you just like to take your own and keep it in your phone. Like, yeah, I'd be like, oh, okay. Oh, that's a different angle. Ooh, do you like my parents?
Yeah. Yes. I was gonna say yes and no. Because
pull up these, be careful what you say about my mom. I'm just playing.
No, honestly, your mom is the one I really like. Your dad, I'm like, he kind of reminds me of my dad in a way where he's very like, He seems to keep his distance, which is understandable. You know, I know how they are and everything.
I won't necessarily come to like my family's defense, but I will say when it boils down to my dad, I understand the struggle of him trying to understand our relationship. I'm a preacher's kid, so I grew up in a very like strict Christian home, and the idea of our relationship is still something that is new to him. I gravitate more to your family because they're way more accepting. But I do find it weird that you guys can go months without speaking to each other.
The only reason my mom reaches out is when I don't call her on her birthday. Would you prefer a closed relationship?
No. Yeah. Been there, done that. Now that we have what we have and we've experienced what we experienced, for one, we both jumped into an open relationship blindly together. So that journey together, I think, is what...
New to both of us, yep.
Very new to both of us. And I think that journey together is what helped us grow at the same time and grow into it. I do believe, I personally believe it's not for everybody. I mean, if I can count on one hand how many people message us or call us and ask us how to do what we do, it'd be through the roof. But we figured out what works for us.
I feel like now that we've been doing it for so long, I don't think there's really going back. Like, we in this for life now.
Yeah, if it's not broke,
don't fix it. Hey.
Ooh, have you ever broken a rule in our relationship?
Yes. Early on, remember when we were still setting up them rules and, you know, trying things out and I wasn't too sure of myself. You know, yes, early on. But then I think we ended up talking about, you know, because...
Give me an example. You can't just give me like the overview.
I was about to. If you give me 2 seconds.
All right.
Because breaking the rules is how those people started getting too close and we had to cut them off.
So what are the rules?
Ooh. Now we're at a stage and point where we just know each other and we can, in the moment, come up with something that we both feel uncomfortable with. But one of the biggest rules we had was when we first started the open relationship thing, it was, hey, find one person that you can vibe with and maybe y'all can have like a consistent thing going. And they just like somebody that's on the side, and we thought that was more plausible than just having like a whole bunch of randoms.
But then we found out that didn't work.
That don't work.
People start falling for you the more you spend time with them and like sleep with them and stuff. So, yeah, not good.
So randoms are more preferred versus a connection with somebody who you're continuously having a vibe with,
or finding certain friends that are on the same vibe as us.
Yes.
So we have quite a few of those now. That it's just like, you know, casual here and there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, big rule is communication. We don't care how embarrassing it may come off as or whatever the case may be, find time to talk about it. We don't want to find out something from a third party that we haven't already discussed.
All right. Olin, do you fancy anyone at work?
No.
Oh, you fancy my work? Oh,
I gotta think about it. I mean, currently, no. But if we're talking about in the past,
I remember something.
Yeah, I've had some crushes in the past.
You told me about them. I remember them, the ones with the smiles and the...
Yeah, I know, sometimes people walk by you, you're just like, boy, if we weren't coworkers. Do you love me?
Yes. Never loved anyone more. Do you love me?
Yes. Never, for one, never in my million years did I think that I would be able to fall in love with a guy. Just from previous experience, I always felt like being with a woman was more eternal, lifelong than it could be with a guy. But that was just my times. I'm an 80s baby, so when it boils down to it, it wasn't as acceptable for me growing up. I feel safe with you. You make me feel like the world could be a better place.